B2EDI presents your first look at high school football scores and highlights. This is B2EDI First Down Friday Night, sponsored by Whataburger, your community health mart pharmacy, and Mae Jemison. Now your hosts Mo Carter, Nick Kuzma, and Simon Williams.
Hey everyone, where has the time gone? Because week 5 is already here and we officially reached the halfway point of the regular season here in the state of Alabama. I'm Mo Carter. Nick Kuzma will join us momentarily. And of course, this is another edition of B2EDi's First Down Friday Night. Now we got a unique slate tonight as many of our teams stepping out of region for some action this week, while others, they decided to take week 5 off. We had a very intriguing non-region game right here in Huntsville, and it was our varsity game of the week. Our very own Simon Williams is standing by right now to tell us about that great contest.
71 points scored. It's a school record. Westminster Christian goes on to beat Central Florence in just the second ever matchup between these two teams. I've got a complete recap from this game later on in the show.
All right, thanks so much, Simon. Can't wait to check out those thrilling and potential long highlights of that one. Now, we had several games tonight that featured head-to-head battles in 7A versus 6A. In Madison tonight, a pair of region leaders kicked off our coverage as James Clemens played host to Shoals. Both teams are combined 8-1 on the season. We'll pick things up first quarter. Trojans knocking on the door. It'll be Cole Woods calling his own number, and he finds the end zone for a touchdown here after slipping a tackle. Trojans up 14-7. Now the Jets, they will try to respond with quarterback Ty Marsh throwing it across the middle looking for Devin Cooper, but it's intercepted by Jordan Cole. Cole plays for Shoals. He'll take it back a few yards and set up the Trojans with great field position. Now the Trojans, they would waste no time cashing in. And hey, if you're going to go with cash, why don't you go with Green? Jaquez Green around the right side finds the end zone from 15 yards out. Shoals up 21-7 in the second. But later on, here comes James Clemens as you see Coach Chad McGee pacing the sidelines. DJ Williams taking the handoff. He's going to scoot up the left sideline right here, gets the spin move and picks up 20 yards on the play. Then it'll be Marsh throwing it towards the end zone. It's intended for Cooper and incomplete. But we got a flag on the play. Pass interference on Shoals. So guess what? James Clemens gets it with great field position, and they decide to go with a power rushing attack. Marsh will score on the QB keeper as they push him across the goal line right here. 21-14. Jets trailed at that point late in the second quarter. Let's check out your final from Madison City School Stadium tonight. Shoals goes on to win by final 42-28. Next week, a big week for both of these teams. James Clemens will host Sparkman, first place on the region in that matchup on the line between those two, while Shoals will travel to Hartselle. Guess what? First place in the region is also on the line in that one. Off to the Shoals we go. The Florence Falcons hosting Minor in another 7A versus 6A bout. It's scoreless in the first quarter for the Florence Falcons. They are on the move, moving from left to right on your television screen to get it over to Jamarian Reeder. He takes the handoff around the corner. Reeder will take it to the house after he puts a stiff arm on a Minor defender right there. 36 yards, 7-0. Florence on top. But check out Florence. They are not done. Late in the first, Leo Glover hooking up with Kendrick Triplett on the fade route. Falcons now on top 14-0. With 40 seconds to go in the half, Minor will go for it on fourth down near the midfield strike. Sherman Williams hands it off to his running back, and he is stuffed right there. Florence takes over with great field position. Now the Falcons, they will capitalize. It'll be Glover throwing the screen pass to Demarion Bourne, and he will walk into the end zone right here. 20-0, Florence at the half. Let's check out your final from Brawley Stadium this evening. Florence goes on to win by a final 27-14. They can't pitch the shutout, but it's A-OK. Next week, Florence will play host to Bob Jones, while Minor will take on Mortimer Jordan. Hey, Nick. Lots of points were scored last night under the moon at Milton Frank Stadium between Mae Jemison and Huntsville. All right, and there we go. There's the full moon right there. You got to love it.
Moon, yeah.
Yes. All right, Jemison up 18-17 in the second quarter. Jaden Burrows rolls out, and he throws it down the sidelines, but he's intercepted by Ramon White Jr. But guess what, Nick? He just does not want the interception.
Wow.
He wants the house call. 75 yards on the pick six. Panthers up 24-18.
Did he really run that fast?
He kind of did,
Gotcha.
but this is television. But Burrows, he will redeem himself. Connected with Zamarion Mitchell across the middle. He'll break some tackles, and guess what? He is off to the races. Number 9 goes in for 6 right here, and Mae Jemison back on top, 25-24. Coach Mark Fleetwood trying to get his guys going. Right before the half, Jack McClung.
Wow, that catch.
Hartselle, the nice one-handed grab for a touchdown right there. Huntsville led by 7 at the break. Let's check out your final from last night as the Panthers go on to win by a final of 53-25. Next week, the Panthers will take on Albertville, while Mae Jemison will take on Buckhorn. A lot of blue and gold in that second matchup.
All right, let's get back to the Friday action as we head to Morgan County. Hartselle Tigers versus the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Last year it wasn't close as the Tigers went on to win. First quarter, 3rd down arrives for Hartselle. Ball passed out. A swarm of Yellow Jackets are there as Judd Sire is the main one to bring him down. The Tigers will have to punt. Maybe the best offensive play of the early go in this one is this was a defensive battle in the first half. Oxford's Mason Mims gets it to Kamari Hampton on the screen pass. He picks up some good yardage, and the Yellow Jackets will move the sticks. But the Tigers defense is going to stand tall later on the drive as we do a little bit of the Macarena there. Jai Murrow and Jake Haynes with the rude awakening for the Oxford running back. This one was a defensive showdown until we got to the second half. Tigers down 1, 2-point conversion is good as the Hartselle Tigers are going to give the Oxford Yellow Jackets their first loss of the season by the final score of 22-21. Next week, Oxford is going to take on Pell City, while Hartselle is going to host Muscle Shoals. Let's head further north in Morgan County now to Priceville as they host the undefeated Scottsboro. Last year's game between the Wildcats and Bulldogs was a thriller. It came down to the final minutes. Not so much tonight as the ball is thrown up and it will be intercepted. Quincy Franklin on the return. Really nice one. Eventually going to be called back though because of a penalty, but still Coach Chris Bell and company very much in business, and not long after it's handed off to Brandon Edmondson Jr. here. Daylight, touchdown Scottsboro. It's 35-7 after the PAT. But the Bulldogs still showing they have some fight. Very next play of their next drive, direct snap to blitz Clemens, faking the cameraman out. The senior rips through the second level and beyond. He will go all the way to the house. Touchdown Bulldogs. That score made it a 2-score game as the Bulldogs trailed 35-14, but the Wildcats just brought their A game to Morgan County this evening. A methodical Scottsboro drive leads to a pass, and Jake Jones to Thomas Stewart. It goes. Great job diving for the pylon. As Scottsboro goes on to win by the final score of 56-21. Next week, Scottsboro is going to host Guntersville, and Priceville is going to go to St. John Paul II.
That Scottsboro-Guntersville game should be a really good one. All right, everyone, the Fox 54 sports team is on social media. Follow yours truly at Mo Carter Fox 54. Follow Nick Kuzma, Nick P. Kuzma, and also Simon Williams, Simon H.F. Williams. Send us a tweet. We may read it out later on the air like we've done the last few weeks. Coming up next, we're heading east to the Sand Mountain area for some action with Fort Payne and Arab. We'll also check in with Pisgah and Sylvania. Stay tuned.
Hey, Big Waltz here. Being the best to ever do it does not mean you have to be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Being the best to ever do it, it's all about you. B2EDI is not just another clothing brand. It's a statement that says you know the best is within you and you are committed to being the best every day. Be the best to ever do it begins with you. A portion of every B2EDI apparel purchase will go to support the nonprofit Best to Ever Do It, Huddle for Help. Go to B2EDI.com and be the difference maker today. If you're gonna be the best, make sure you wear it across your chest.
Are you tired of living with joint pain? Introducing Regenesis Stem Cell Center, where the future of healing begins. At Regenesis, we harness the power of your body's own regenerative potential. Our groundbreaking therapies use patients' own stem cells and platelet-rich plasma. Our patients report that their joints feel like they did 20 to 30 years ago. Don't let joint pain hold you back any longer. Regenesis. Healing begins here.
At your community Health Mart, you matter more. That's why we work hard to offer competitive pricing, a range of products you can count on, and healthcare services to support your individual health journey. So whether you're looking for a consultation or just a conversation, you won't find another pharmacy that feels this close to home. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Biscuits and taquitos and breakfast on a bun. Those are just a few of the things you can make a part of your morning routine at Whataburger. Then again, with so many choices, you could make a routine of not having a routine. But would not having a routine still be a routine? Chew on that for a while. Whataburger breakfast, just like you like it.
You're gonna need a bigger plate. Captain D's new crispy jumbo fish tenders. Jumbo meals, small prices, starting at $5.99. It's bigger, better, bolder when the captain is calling. Order on the app to earn rewards. Captain D's.
Ready to sell your home? Choose a real estate advisor who understands your goals. See what's selling right now at huntsville.evrealestate.com.
Walter Jones, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, is proud to present B2EDI First Down Friday night on Fox 54. B2EDI, be the best to ever do it.
Welcome back. We're going to go to a battle in Sylvania, Alabama, where the Pisgah Eagles took on the Sylvania Rams, and what a game it was as we go to the highlights. It's going to be the first quarter as Griffin Turner. When we get to the highlights, do we have those highlights? Yes, we do. First quarter, number 3, Griffin Turner, eventually going to get the handoff to number 2, Aiden Parnham, who goes up the middle and puts the Rams on the board. It is 7-0, looking like the CSU Rams out there. But the Eagles would answer as Mason Holcomb would get the ball to Luke Gilbert, and he would escape the Rams defense, go to the left, run it for 6. A 2-point conversion would put Pisgah up 8-6. Rams get the ball back, and Griffin Turner with another handoff to Aiden Parnham, who takes it home, puts the Rams back up 14-8. And then get this, it's 4th and 15. Yes, 4th and 15. Showing off the arm is Mason Holcomb, gets it all the way down the field to Luke Gilbert, who takes it to the crib, puts the Eagles back up 16-14. But the Rams not finished, as we have a highlight reel game in DeKalb County. Mason Holcomb to Jackson Smalley, gets it just close enough for a touchdown, putting the Rams up 21-16 at the half. Pisgah goes on to win by the final score of 40-34. Next week, the Eagles are heading to Whitesburg Christian, while Sylvania is going to Glencoe. Thanks to the folks at FPTV. We're going to have Fort Payne versus Arab highlights tonight. Wildcats are going to strike first, as it's going to be Carter Blaylock going in from 9 yards out. That will be 7-0 in favor of Fort Payne. The Knights going to respond in the second, as they're going to put the big lineback Logan Silva in the Wildcat, and he takes the direct snap and he scores. That makes it 7-7. As a back and forth battle we go. Dax Vernador throws the corner route to Nolan Fowler. He hauls it in. Touchdown Fort Payne, 14-7. Wildcats are back on top. But yet, guess what? There's more from Fort Payne. It's Blaylock flicking it to Blake Griggs, who gives it off to Vernador. He throws it down the field to Brandon Oliver. Huge, huge gain. And then Vernador is going to hook up with Fowler once again, as no one's covering him. He scores again, 21-7, Fort Payne. And the Wildcats go on to win by the final score of 38-14. Next week, Arab going to have a bye, as Fort Payne comes to Rocket City to play Lee Huntsville.
All right, let's check out another local score, everyone. New Hope all over Decatur Heritage this evening. They go on to win by a final of 40-7. Next week, Decatur Heritage will take on Appalachian, while New Hope will play host to North Jackson. Down I-65, we go to the Birmingham area. Austin, the Black Bears taking on the Rockets of Gardendale. We'll check out some band action from halftime. Pick things up, third quarter, Austin up 24-0. Judd Bailey throwing the swing pass over to Gavin Fuqua. He is wide open. He'll try to split a couple of defenders, but he's knocked down near the 3-yard line. Very next play, it'll be the same two hooking up once again. This time for a touchdown, and Fuqua will get in for a score, and Black Bears now on top 31-0. You know what, Nick? I feel like we don't talk about special teams enough. No. We're about to do it right now.
That's a punt.
It is. Jackson Potter takes the ball
goes the other
at
way.
the 45-yard line. Cuts back across the field, running away from defenders, picks up some good blocks, cuts it back at the 2-yard line into the end zone for a score. Austin up 38-0 at that point, and the Black Bears picking up a huge win tonight down I-65. Let's check out your final scores. They go on to win 38-7. They almost pitched that shutout against the Rockets. Next week, Austin will take on Grissom. A lot of orange in that one. While Gardendale, they'll take on Jackson Olin. All right, some great games around the way, including our varsity game of the week. Here's Simon.
71-54 was our final score as Westminster Christian. They won a big one in our first down Friday night varsity game of the week. I got the highlights next on Fox 54 Sports.
Rock bottom carpet, vinyl, wood and more. Rock bottom carpet for a brand new floor. Top quality carpet at a discount price. Rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom carpet.
This season, score big with our tailgate deals. 10 original crystals for $9.99. 10 spicy wings for $9.99. Or get them both for $19.99. It's a touchdown for everyone. Crystal, now you know.
Coach, how's this year's lineup looking? It's looking great. We got a lot of MVVs and they are looking outstanding. Next.
Yes, what about trades?
Ma'am, you know University Kia always gives up to $5,000 over KBB trade-in value. Get up to $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade at University Kia. Drive home a new 2023 Kia Forte for only $199 per month. Or get 2.9% financing on 2023 Kia Souls. Only at University Kia.
Honey, what is that?
Oh, it's our new internet. I had to have it.
Oh, but we already have internet.
Not like this, we don't.
Oh, wow. This internet is everything.
Good internet.
Good internet.
Choose WOW for extra reliable, super fast internet 500 for just $39.99 a month. Plus get a free modem for a year and $100 on us.
Wow. Experience the freedom of the open road like never before. Redstone Harley-Davidson, where your journey begins. Find the perfect ride that matches your style and spirit. Our certified technicians ensure your bike performs at its best, mile after mile. Join our vibrant community of riders who share the passion for adventure and camaraderie. Visit us at Redstone Harley-Davidson, where every ride begins a new chapter. Your journey awaits. Discover the thrill at Redstone Harley-Davidson.
All law firms are not the same. We are trial attorneys.
Call me, Alabama.
Rock bottom carpet, vinyl, wood and more. Rock bottom carpet for a brand new floor. Top quality carpet at a discount price. Rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom carpet.
Walter Jones, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, is proud to present B2EDI First Down Friday night on Fox 54. B2EDI, be the best to ever do it.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We've got multiple ways that you can check out First Down Friday night, which, of course, B2EDI is our presenting sponsor. Every Friday night at 10 p.m. live right here on Fox 54 and also on fox54.com and throughout the weekend on Fox 54 Plus. Saturday, right around the midnight hour on our Fox 54 YouTube page where you can check out a replay, and also Mondays at 6:30 a.m. right here on Fox 54. Nick?
The Bob Jones-James Clemens rivalry goes by the name the Madison Bowl. So what should they call it when Madison County and Madison Academy play? Food for thought this evening. Let's get to the highlights. We don't have answers. We're just going to the highlights. A couple of teams looking to steer their seasons in the right direction with a win in a non-region game after Madison County goes 4-0 on the first drive of the game. The host takes over. On their first play from scrimmage, it's Ken Cherry exploding down the far sideline. First down and more for the Madison Academy running back. Two plays later, it's going to be Cherry once again. The former B2EDi First Down Friday Night MVP of the week. It's Cherry. Gets out of the clashing lines in for a touchdown. 7-0 Mustangs after the extra point. On the second Madison Academy drive, it's going to be a different star, as it's going to be Jacob Poldiak passing on first down to the flat, and this time it's Jackson Reese making the catch, turning it into a big gain. The senior receiver puts his team in the red zone once again as he eventually be brought down. And then we said this before, it was 2 plays later. Guess what? It's 2 plays later again, as this time it's Joshua Williams. He's going to take the inside run, pushing it forward for the touchdown. That's some hard-nosed football. Quickly, it's 14-0 in favor of the home team in just the first quarter. Madison Academy goes on to win 63-7 from the guys from Gurley. Next week, the Tigers back on this side of Montesano as they visit Randolph. Madison County is in Albertville to take on Asbury.
All right, so we've seen a lot of great games thus far, and I'm going to walk in just a little bit more so we can kind of even this off, you know. Yeah. We're talking about math and symmetrical things and whatnot.
Yes.
Okay, so last year, Westminster Christian and Central played an epic game. I think it was like 71-69, like something crazy. It was so crazy that Coach Louis LeBlanc could not be there because he had COVID, so he had to watch it on TV. Imagine being
That's tough.
Exactly. Yeah. But guess what? He was there in person tonight.
He's back.
He was back.
Good.
For this battle of Wildcats, lots of black, lots of red, lots of white, and it's at Earl Van Dyke Stadium. So let's go to our very own Simon Williams, who is standing by. And Simon, I'm pretty sure that the fans were entertained by this game tonight as well.
Yeah, you guys might remember the 70-69 win in Florence for Central Florence last time around, but this time in Huntsville, it was another high-scoring affair that Westminster was able to come out on top.
First half, scoring on nearly every possession. Under a minute to go now. WCA with the ball, leading 36-26. 4th and 15 for the host Wildcats. Brandon Mush takes the snap. Looks left. He's got a man. It's Henry Clunch, who takes off for the end zone. He crosses the line, loses the ball, but it's called a touchdown. The point after gets us to halftime with a 43-26 score.
43-33 now in the third quarter. Westminster has it again. Third play of their drive. Mush drops back. It's picked off. Jackson Brewer picks off Mush, and he's eventually brought down. There's some extracurriculars after the play. But 2 snaps later, Central's in the red zone. Handoff goes to Evan Handback, and he's in. We've got a 3-point game. It's 43-40 Westminster with 7:39 to go in the third quarter. Now the host Wildcats will push the lead back to 10 on the next possession. It's Clunch getting a handoff and the blocks. He's in for the score. 50-40 our score after the extra point with 3:51 to go. Now we'd get some Westminster defense a little later. Central with it on the offensive 35-yard line. Handoff goes to Hunter Palmer. He tries to find an opening, but the Westminster defense gets hands on it. It's Evan McClure coming out of the scrum with the ball, and WCA makes their biggest stop of the game.
So the trend of trading scores continued in the final period of play. We had the trend of trading scores that continued. Westminster Christian, they'd score 3 times, Central would score twice, but it would be Central's incomplete pass with just about 2 minutes left to go in the red zone in the back left corner that ultimately was what stopped a miracle comeback. Westminster Christian, they go on to win 71-54 with the win. Westminster Christian improves to 4-1 on the season, while Central drops to 2-3, having lost 3 in a row. Next week, both teams will resume region play as Westminster Christian takes on DAR, while Central, they'll host Rogers in the first of a back-to-back at home in Florence. So once again, your final score from Earl Van Dyke Stadium in Huntsville, 71-54 Westminster Christian. In Huntsville, Simon Williams, Fox 54 Sports.
All right, our newest First Down Friday Night MVP of the week had a career game last week and a big victory for his squad. We've got his story when we wrap up First Down Friday Night.
The fresh timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Kroger, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
If you're at home right now and you're suffering from burning, tingling, or numb feet, you need to pay special attention to this next segment as we discuss neuropathy.
What is neuropathy?
Peripheral neuropathy is actually nerve damage to the feet and the legs primarily.
And what are the symptoms?
The major symptoms we see are numbness, burning, muscle cramps, problems with your balance.
Is neuropathy treatable?
It is absolutely treatable, and we can get some great results.
If you're experiencing burning, tingling, numbness, coldness in your feet or hands, or having balance issues, call today for your nerve damage screening. Your nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious complications and if you're a candidate for our innovative treatment program. Don't wait until your symptoms are so severe there is nothing that can be done. End-stage neuropathy leaves people confined to walkers, wheelchairs, and even amputations. The first 25 callers will receive a free nerve damage screening. Act now and call to schedule your nerve damage screening. First 25 callers receive this screening for free.
It's a huge day of football on Fox, and it all kicks off with Big Noon Saturday.
Are you tired of living with joint pain? Introducing Regenesis Stem Cell Center, where the future of healing begins. At Regenesis, we harness the power of your body's own regenerative potential. Our groundbreaking therapies use patients' own stem cells and platelet-rich plasma. Our patients report that their joints feel like they did 20 to 30 years ago. Don't let joint pain hold you back any longer. Regenesis. Healing begins here.
At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
When it comes to sports in the Tennessee Valley, sometimes you want a little more.
Fox 54 Sports team is at more games, catching more big plays and showing you more highlights.
More coverage before and after the game with the biggest interviews on and off the field.
Catch Monique and Simon on Fox 54 News at 5:30 and 9, and every Sunday night on Fox 54 Sports Extra. Go inside the Crimson Tide huddle each week on The Nick Saban Show, Sunday night at 10:30 on Fox 54, and watch anytime on Fox 54 Plus.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Each week we bring you great coverage of high school football games that is in and around the Tennessee Valley and North Alabama. We also recognize those outstanding performances with our First Down Friday Night MVP of the week. And I heard you were able to go out to Athens to get our latest MVP.
Correct.
John McIntyre went superhero mode, accounting for nearly 70% of Athens' total points in the Golden Eagles' 55-27 victory over Mae Jemison.
That just means all my hard work's paid off, and I'm just trusting my offensive line and just do it again next week. And we just trust each other. I trust they're going to get the gap, and I'm just going to hit it as hard as I can. They know I'm going to run hard. I know they're going to block hard.
In a performance that can only be described as phenomenal, the senior rushed for 5 touchdowns, grabbed a receiving touchdown, and also scored a 2-point conversion.
He can run. He got great ball skills. Last year he played defense for us. This year he's playing receiver, tight end, running back. He's a long snapper, good basketball player, all those things. But above all that, he's a good kid.
For his efforts, John McIntyre has been named the B2EDi First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week, brought to you by Whataburger. McIntyre transferred from Lauderdale County High School 2 years ago, and it sounds like his progression as a player since he's gotten to Athens has been exceptional.
He was 196 when he got here, and he's 227. I think he's faster, stronger. He just destroyed his power clean max at the end of a workout yesterday in mid-season. So obviously gotten stronger. And I think, again, just the level of play that he's playing at right now is pretty special.
McIntyre says he hopes to play football in college after he graduates, hoping to play for fellow North Alabama native John Summerall at Troy. In Athens, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
Well, did you see a great performance this week? If so, nominations are now open for the First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week award. Just send an email to news@fox54.com, or you can head to the MVP section on the sports page of fox54.com. We do check these. That's actually how we got John last week.
Yep, it's a simple process. We need the player's name, the school, their position, and their stats from this week's game. The award is also brought to you by Whataburger. All right, so, clearly, as Nick said, the cool thing about it is that, we check our emails, we check our tweets, we check our DMs for all these nominations.
Everything.
Exactly.
If you call me on the phone, I'll answer it, and we'll probably do that First Down Friday MVP of the Week award, brought to you by Community Health Market, Regenesis, and Whataburger.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, I want to thank you for joining us on the Week 5 edition of B2EDi's First Down Friday Night. For Simon Williams, he's Nick Kuzma, I'm Mo Carter. Have yourself a great night, a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
B2EDI First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Whataburger, your Community Health Mart Pharmacy, and Regenesis.
Rock